All right, state your name for the record real loud. All right, Ty, what we're working on this, we're using a crow hop as a warm-up. But what it really does, two things. For one, if we're ever out in the field or you know you play third base, you could field this way too, and you always get your body moving. Why it's so important is it puts a lot of the force in the front leg. So the first thing that we do is you stagger out. So that's where this foot is in front of the other foot with them together. Before you were starting out way over here. Now they're in line together. And you get a little bit further out too. The next move that we make is this is a big one. We want to kind of come out in front. And as we reach with this front leg, boom. So we want to open that front leg because right now if we're looking at it, we're throwing that way. Remember we talked about opening it up, so you really have to get that foot more in that direction so you're throwing this way. See where you're throwing over toward here? You're throwing over to the pitching machine. So learn how to open that foot. When you come there, really open that foot up. And now we bring it, we bend it, now our body's moving forward. Right about here, this is where you're going to drive. Push with the back leg right before you're about to land. Be careful leaning forward like this, okay? That's an ipsilateral tilt. We don't want an ipsilateral tilt because to come out of that, we got to throw our elbows back. Let's see how we come out of it. Yeah, see how we lift the elbows up? We have to lift the elbows up to come out of that to get straight again. And now we do with a good pull. So I want you to do a couple more of these, but I don't want you bending over. So we come in here like this, we stay tall, right? We stay tall. Once you bend down here, I got to pull my elbows back. So see how you're pulling your elbows back in here? This elbow and this elbow come back. See how they pull up? Now there's your land. But imagine if we were like that, we wouldn't have to pull up. That extra movement takes away from the power we get going here. So now that's not a bad spot. Our elbow, as we land, is right at the target. Our foot is okay. It's a little bit too closed, but remember we were throwing this way, so that's why that's probably a little bit too closed. But not a bad spot. Now we want to see this elbow come down. This is just like pitching now, right? This is the end of our stride. We stick the stride. That's why I like to put power in this, because this puts a lot of power in this leg and starts strengthening this leg. So when we come up here and we land, man, you did a lot of long tosses. That builds up the power of the front leg so we don't lose power in the stride through the front leg. Then we hit. Let's watch the elbow. Good. See how your elbow's coming down? That a boy. Elbow's coming down. Legs stabilizing. But we really need to get this chest going forward. So once we come here, we stick it, bring it in here, and feel that chest come forward, forward, forward. So the back leg starts lifting up, lifting up. I want to do a couple more of those and really feel this. So the back leg lifts up, okay? Let's